Howdy doody, guys. I'm Johnny Scoble, and this is Chase the Heat. So I'm here in LA. You've seen the most recent live streams. I'm in LA, filming a project I'm on that's a lot of fun. It's going to be crazy for the community. And I got a cool product I got today, cool item that I got. Hey, John. And I want to show you guys, this is the most interesting thing. I think one of the coolest products. It's not spicy, but I'm going to make it spicy. Hi, John Harding, Mr. Wolf. How about this? Night food. Sleep-friendly night ice cream for nighttime. Cravings up, willpower down, calories in. That's how humans are wired at night. But knowing what you eat at night impacts your sleep. What should you reach for when the crave monster comes around? Apparently this. How exciting is that? So there's all kinds of cool stuff in here that are going to make you sleep. How bizarre is that? Like, for real. Huh? Anyway, John Harding, thank you for being here, man. Sharon Chandler, good to see you. Andy Paul, Great Britain on the bus. Brundog, good to see you. Bizzle 636, Chris Carruthers. Guys are awesome. So, what we're doing, it's been a crazy day, and oh man, I can't wait to do videos after this launches because there's then I can talk about everything, and there's so much stuff I need to tell you guys about. It's the most unbelievable thing. Just plot twists and weird stuff, and it's just sort of crazy. It really is. But it's going well. It's very different. It's a lot of things happening that are, you know what, honest to God, we need to have a long live stream after this airs, and I'll say, now do you guys understand? And you'll go, wow, I totally do. It's unbelievable. Thank you, Bizzle636. John Newby, my trip is going great. I had a great time with some great chili heads and great people. I had a super good time. It's really funny, you know, I think I've told you this, when we signed this deal, all the execs on the production crew, we had to give them access to our social media. So everything I post, they watch. There could be one of them watching right now. No joke. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Making sure nobody says the wrong thing. Static, good to see you. Chris Carruthers, thank you so much. I'm excited too. Like, I'm really excited. It's funny because the last shoot, I get really excited. We go a month without a shoot. I'm busy with life, and I stop thinking about it. Then this shoot happens. All of a sudden, I'm like right back in the thick of it. It's a game changer. No two ways about it. Hot Wheels, my man. The filming is going great. It's a lot of fun, actually. Johnny Pepperseed Scoville making all the world's snacks super spicy. Thank you, man. Good to see you, Darren. I love you, man. Sam, good to see you. So it really is. It's been so much fun. So tonight we're going to do a live stream. This is going to be a really short one. I just want to hang out with you for a few minutes. If anybody has a question, you certainly can ask it. If I'm allowed to answer it, I will. But tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so about almost 3 hours from now, we'll do a live stream. It'll be fun. So this is going to be very short, since we're doing another one later on. Aaron McCarthy, I will address this. I have to ask, how do you cope with a toilet issue? You know what? No different than anybody else. It just doesn't hurt me because it's a tolerance. You know what I mean? Here's what happens. Everybody, me included, everybody at some point will eat something too hot, and the next day they're paying for it. Everybody's done that. So a lot of people will touch a stove once and go, that's it. Don't want to touch that stove again. Those people watch me do what I do, and because of the experience they've had, they think, holy Lord, what it must be like for that poor guy. It's not like that. I've been eating peppers, since I was single digits. Eating peppers my whole life. You know what I mean? So it's a tolerance that builds, just like anything else. Hope I answered that okay. The Pepper Beast. Hi, Franklin MC. Good to see you. King of Women. What a great name. Women are important. I've been very, very fortunate to have some amazing women in my life. For real. It's had a huge impact. Really shaped me. No joke. Love the guitar there, King of Women. Joe, hey from the UK. Been following you since the Close to Panic mode. Love your stuff, man. Thank you guys so much. That Panic mode video, I got to tell you guys, I love you guys so much. That Panic mode video just got its 1 millionth view a couple days ago. It now has 1,400,000. So we're only 999,900 some odd videos to get to the 2 million mark. I don't know why. I've been after that happened, I started thinking about it, like, why did I get so excited about that? It seems sort of silly. I shouldn't have gotten as excited about that million as I did, but for some reason it meant a lot. Damian Powers, how are you, buddy? I'm good, man. No complaints. I'm a happy person. One of the most fortunate people you guys will ever know. Should have been dead a long time ago, you know what I mean? So the fact that I'm able to do what I do and have fun doing it, and I don't know. Very, very fortunate. No two ways about it. All right, so I do want to make this sort of short. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll go for a total of 15 minutes. We're 6 minutes in. We'll just go to 15-minute mark, and then we'll stop because I will be back at 9. Is it still the worst? No, Joe, that was a tough video, but definitely not the worst. Not even close. I've done so many worse than that since. That was a bad one. There's no two ways about it. I cramped up pretty good from that. But all 3 of the plutonium videos were worse. The 30 prematales, I mean, I attempted 30, only got through 18 of them. That was really bad. My legless stylist touched my beard. No, it's getting out of control, isn't it? A couple of them looked at it like, I'm like, you're looking at my beard. What's the big deal? No, I haven't trimmed it. You know what's really funny? I typically trim it. Honestly, I typically trim it every 2 weeks. I have not trimmed this since the day the shooting started at all. So it's kind of bushy, but and what I have. No point in hiding it. Girls, girls, girls. It's a great song. King of Women. You know, one of the worst cramps I've had was the Uncle Bull Cow Hell Fudge. That was wicked. That was horrific. Oh, you know what? The gummy bears, were they nitro bears? No, Psycho Bears. The Psycho Bears, where I did like 6 bags. That was bad. And what made that so bad is the calf cramps peaked out. I'm at the office, and all of the people that work for us are there. And College Boy was there, and my business partner's there, and I was practically screaming. Like, I'm not joking. You guys would have been horrified if you saw it. And College Boy was relatively new into the pepper game, so he hadn't really done a lot. And I remember the look on his face, and it was like he was just like, he couldn't believe that I was hurting as bad as I was hurting. That was so, and all the people that worked there, it was a spectacle that day. I scared everybody in the office that day. It was terrible. Hot Wheels. Yep, the tolerance in the mouth builds quickly, tolerance in the gut slower. Fact. And in the bathroom, the slowest. Yep, everybody does that. Your mouth, your ego in your mouth. The ego drives your mouth to stroke a check. Your stomach has an inability to cash. And you pay for that. Ted Hammond. Good to see you, man. Went to school with a great dude. His last name was Hammond. Good friend of mine. Dylan Scott. First live stream I've been able to catch live. You gotta be kidding me. See Scotch Bonnet, name right below yours. He was just asking about you, wondering how long it was going to be before you showed up. We were all like, where's Dylan Scott? We're waiting, and lo and behold, here's Dylan Scott. You made our day, man. Thanks for stopping by. 6 hot balls hurt me bad when we did that. I hope you were good. The 6 hot balls were tough. You know what? It's just you get that cap crystals just really do a number on your stomach. What pepper, Ted says, what pepper can you remember giving you a surprising flavor profile that you did not expect? I've had a couple winter pods this season, super hots, that were really, really sweet. And sweet and super hot are not really flavors that typically go together, you know? So those are kind of surprising for sure. Philip Stensland again. Hi again from Philippe. Christensen, Norway. Norway's a beautiful place. For real. That's a place I'd like to visit. For real. All right, so I said we're going to go till for 15 minutes. We got another 5 minutes, and we're going to wrap it up. And I'll be back on at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Dylan, glad I could make this wonderful occasion. It's pretty routine, actually, but I'm glad you're here too. If you're interested, we'll be back on live in what, 2 hours and 45 minutes, approximately or so. 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. But we'll make it quick. The Christmas tincture looked amazing, Johnny. I just love tincture. Sending positive vibes your way. Hot Wheels. Yeah, he's a great dude. Yeah, I think a lot of people had a tough year, but hopefully things improve. Come to Christensen, and I will personally be your guide. I would love that, man. I love visiting places I've never been. I would really like to visit Norway. I really would. It's just I've never been there, obviously, but I've seen beautiful videos and pictures of it. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous place. MDA87, enjoy your trip, man. We miss you. Hey, I'm always going to be here. The great thing is I can move to Mars. As long as there's internet connection, I'm right here. And most it's sad, but most people that watch, I'll never get a chance to meet in person anyway, which sucks because I'd like to meet you all. That's the best thing about this is when I get to meet somebody that watches the show. You have no idea how cool that is. That's an amazing feeling. So it would be really good. If we could do like a meet and greet, it would be the neatest thing in the whole world. But you know how big a place you need to have a meet? I mean, it would be impossible for everybody to show up. There's 124,000 and change right now. But can you imagine 124,000 people together in one spot? That would be mind-bending. Connor Madden. Love your videos, man. Love my hot food too. Just the other end. It gets so hot sometimes I gotta turn the cold shower head on and cool off my backside. You know what though? We were just talking about that, Connor, for real. Here's the deal. It takes time for that tolerance to build. A lot of people will have that experience one and tap out and say, that's it. It's just not my deal. You know, it wasn't my thing. You can become a raging chilihead with a stupid high tolerance and never really suffer. You just got to do it slowly. You can be a bench press huge amounts of weight. You just got to start. Nobody starts off with 1,000 pounds. You just got to start off slow. It's the same thing. Start slow and it won't hurt you as much. I'd like that, Felipe, really. Holly. Thank you for watching, Holly in Pennsylvania. Okay, we got just a few more minutes left. Another 2.5 minutes, and we're going to wrap this thing up. If you just logged on, I apologize, but I'll be back at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another hour with you guys. We'll do a whole hour then, so we'll do a lot of question and answers. I'm going to see if I can. I'm going to talk to the guys, the directors, and see if I can maybe leak something little. I'll say, give me something I can leak, and maybe they'll give me something. We'll see. Thank you, Felipe. I mean it. Darren says, so when the pepper burns too hot and the cramps have messed you up, you might say never again, but you'll be back for that pain. Yeah, you will. I've said never again. Why do I do this? And the next day, I'm like looking for a pepper. It is what it is, man. We all follow you and watch the show in our Chilean beer store. Thank you, Philippe. That's very cool, man. Jacob Deathridge, meeting Pepper in person. Meeting Pepper in person is the greatest. It's like long lost brother. Yeah, you meet a good chili head in person. That's why you go to I don't know if you guys have ever been to a Dead show. I've been to a lot of Grateful Dead shows. And at a Dead show, you'll have like, you know, an X-ray technician, a guy who drives a truck, a stay-at-home mom, a school teacher, an accountant, a homeless person. You'll have everybody, and there's no hierarchy. Everybody's just a deadhead. And we're all there for the same vibe, just to have fun and catch a vibe and listen to some amazing music. That vibe that happens at a Dead show is the exact same vibe that happens at a Pepper show. I swear it's the truth. It's the most amazing thing. All right, guys, we have one more minute, and I'm going to wrap it up, but I'll be back at 9 o'clock, I promise. I'll get to as much as I can before the minute's up. You're right, I get the stomach cramps too, but it's starting to not get as bad. Awesome, Connor. Keep that up. That was called Berry Bonnet, King of Woman 23. Roger. Whoa, it's Johnny the man himself. I was about to say it's Roger the man himself. Thank you, Roger. Akika 1. Awesome. My boyfriend eats ghost peppers there. Eats ghost peppers there. Too hot. I love ghost peppers. One of my favorites, actually. I just eat bell peppers, to be honest. That's awesome. You're still a chilihead. How about that? Porterhouse. Love Porterhouse. Good to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while, man. Hope things are good. Midnight Kitty. Wish I had your intestinal fortitude. It's a process. It's the journey, not the destination. Ask the producers for a teaser rather than like, oh, let me tell you this. Oh, I can't get it done in 5 seconds. I'm going to log off as soon as I finish this. They let me see the trailer for this. How they're going to roll it out when they roll it out. And they also let me see episode 1 and episode 2 in something they call it's called rough cut. And what that means is they've edited it and they've gone through it a few times, but they're going to go through it. It's not the actual finished product, but it's very close, and it's called rough cut. So I've seen, and I'm telling you oh no, will you look at that? Dylan and Leona finally got to catch a live stream, and I was just wrapping it up, saying goodbye. Oh, I feel terrible. We'll stay just a couple more minutes. But then I really do have to log off quickly because we're going to be back on at 9. Anyway, the trailer is, I watched the trailer, I was just like, wow. The trailer is so stellar, it's not funny. And the first 2 episodes are just incredible. Brad H, hope you're good. Respect from the UK. Thank you, man. I use Delta Wave Video from Dreamflix on YouTube. Man, Bizzle turned into like French. As soon as I said I use Delta, it just went to a different language. I have no idea what you mean by that. I'll tell you, it's really unlikely that I'm doing well at this because you understand, my son is who set all this. He had to set up I don't even know how to start an account like this. I mean, I had to learn it took me 20 minutes to learn how to upload a video. Now I can do it really well because I've done thousands of them, but I just don't know what I'm doing. I'm winging it. You know what I mean? When the first video, I didn't know what I was doing. You know, I just sat down and said, I'm Johnny Scoville. Like I'd done it 1,000 times. It was the first video. You know? Live as if, and you'll achieve. I used to say act as if, and you'll achieve. But you don't act anything. Live. Be it. Live as if. Live as if you're the best chili head in the world. Live as if you're a great YouTuber. Live as if you're happy and life is fun. And you'll get there. All right, guys. Listen, I'm sorry about logging off right now. I feel bad, but I'll be back on at 9 o'clock. We'll do a live stream for an hour. So if you have any questions, write them down, and let's hang out together at 9 o'clock tonight. Oh, no, Stefan Spoon Scoville, Harrop. Even from you and just finished Scoville Slammer. Wow, well done. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry I'm logging off. You're awesome, man. I'm touched that you still remember us. Come on, man. You know what's funny? There's something neat that happens is you feel like my flock, like I don't know, like a shepherd knows his sheep. I feel like I know all of you. Rarely do I see a name where I'm like, that's kind of interesting. That's a new person. It happens on every video. It happens, but most of them, like the other day, I remember you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you. All right, I'll be back on at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See you guys soon.